My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Oh, in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave...
Sky high. Cross body from the top. The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
Oh, a boot to the back.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't.
Ouch. And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frank,
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep.
The champ might have just ended things right there.
And the cover.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as...
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
Turned it around with a reversal. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Great ring awareness getting to the ropes.
Quick escape from danger there.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological. Pin, shoulders are down. But is it enough? Counters! Cover!
I did not see this coming. He's abandoned that pin attempt completely.
We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speed, Wade.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Rey or Punk would face another world champion without being fully prepared.
Sunset flip powerbomb. What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
From the top, all the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won him championships. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Jeez, and now Rey has damage to his face.
Trying armbar. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Shoving him into the corner now.
And Punk gets countered there. Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal, and they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
It looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
No end in sight to this exchange.
Boom. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Bang.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy.
Absolutely nothing technical about this. A true blue hockey fight underway. Oh, and there's the piece de resistance, if you will.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf. Up high!
All the way to the outside.
And CM Punk is in control.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes. Punk dodges out in time.
Oh. Spinning kick to the gut. CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there.
Now positioned out of the top rope. Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex! Rey just can't stop this attack.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other. Legs tied in the ropes, upside down. This could be bad.
Devastating kick. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk lighting up Mysterio and clipping his wings. And that core area really getting lit up.
CM Punk with the knee lift in the corner. Drills his opponent with the bulldog.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 set up, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is any... And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back.
Sleep. Now CM Punk needs to end this.
There's two. What in the world?
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
CM Punk.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk Anaconda Vice Grip.
That's it. The submission was just too much to handle.
Here is your winner, Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing...
And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, dire from the top.
Oh my God, what a move! Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you...
Look out! Nobody home! What an impact! Oh, what a clubbing blow. Strong counter from Punk.
Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now.
What's CM Punk going for here? Pile driver!
Spiked him. I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
From way up, double axe handle connects.
And you can see that Orton is already starting to slip. That injury starting to hinder the Viper.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red, due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
Locked in, here we go, guys. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Mercilessly attacking the ankle, stretching the tendons and ligaments.
Stretching and tearing all the ligaments in the leg.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punt, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment. And CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. KO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
And now Punk on the defensive. Can he stop this from being cinched in?
And he very quickly counters. Oh, did you hear that? Hoisted up high here.
Face first impact.
Answers back on Orton.
What a well-placed calf kick there.
strike.
Getting out of harm's way. Clothesline.
Right to the back. Ooh, he answers right back. Right into a counter. Neck breaker. Picture perfect. On the heel hook. Stretch. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. And this hold is getting tighter and tighter.
A pure battle of... And now forced to surrender. The pain was just too much.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stubborn in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may...
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk!
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget.
Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just have to see.
Russian leg sweep. And The Undertaker has admitted that... Trying armbar. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. Oh, the elbow connects. Some impressive offense from Punk, but it's always a challenge to have any lasting effect on The Undertaker.
Incoming.
High red district for CM Punk. Watch out.
Good Lord, taking flight.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
The battle rages on right before our eyes.
A little too close for comfort, if you ask me. This is getting dangerous.
I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. What a neck breaker. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
The devious and dangerous Punk with full attention on The Undertaker.
Perched up top. Whoa, look out.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. Vicious.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
Undertaker is now under pressure.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Torturing their opponent.
And Punk has found the key to defeating the streak. Has he damaged the dead man enough? Yes! This is genius! Punk said he'd break the streak any way he could, and he just did! It doesn't matter.
Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just have to see.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk... Trying armbar! And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Undertaker gets tossed out of the ring.
Up high, through the air, and connects.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Taking out the arm, great strategy. Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry than The Undertaker. If Punk keeps a quick pace tonight, the Phenom might have some trouble keeping up.
Or just run out of gas well before Punk does. A shorter, more intense match with better play to Taker's strengths here.
Back in the ring.
Wow.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Boom. Solid bit of defense on his part there. Vicious swinging neck breaker.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
From way up. That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Russian leg sweep.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Boom! GTS. This
Releasing the pin. He's got an insult to injury. Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride. The only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow The Undertaker's still in it and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Cover. We have a cover.
He got the shoulder up in time.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. And now headed to the outside. Timely reversal on Undertaker. Boom! Snaps the leg across the head. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
And he slides him back to the mat. This could be it for the 3 count. And Undertaker barely escapes the pin.
They may not have too much left.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover again. Agonizing pain. No end in sight to this submission.
Struggling again.
And there you have it. It's all over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win.
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? Sit out! Pile driver! Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
Oh, clothesline! Cena is unable to stop this string of offense. He's face first. Set up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Face first. Set. He forces the break by getting to the ropes.
Knee strike connects. Punk is never one to mince words, but he has reached a new level of trash talk tonight. He could...
Nice takedown. Stack them up.
Oh, flipping the leverage. What?
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely unstoppable
From the top.
and nobody home on that one.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is letting Cena know he's ready.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
He's going back.
From the top. Oh, knee to the jaw.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Finds the mark.
Guys, are we going to see it? Is CM Punk going to take Cena's spot at WrestleMania?
Calf kick on the money.
And Cena's starting to falter here.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
John Cena sent flying straight to ringside.
Perched up top.
Whoa, look out. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Vicious. Whip back into the ring.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Got to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
High stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a final driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk and another kick out by John Cena. And again Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
John Cena into the cover for the win. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he's refusing to stay down here.
Momentum is really on Punk's side. Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for him. A lot of damage being done with this hold. But John Cena's able to minimize it here.
Time to go for a ride.
Oh, exploder suplex. Cena's getting dominated.
Heavy work being done to Cena right now.
Perched up top.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that. Oh!
And he gets sent back into the ring.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Down with a GTS.
Cena wasn't ready. Could be over.
There's two. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.